Bill, we should be live. Let's see. Do a little refresh. Skip. Are we live? Do a little refresh. Yep. Beautiful. Boom. Oh, what's up? I don't know if anybody's in here yet. Oh, went to bed a little later than normal last night. Still made the live though. What's up, Detective? How you doing, buddy? Let me know how my audio is. I have my fan going in the background. Please. It's got a new TV in here too yesterday. CSL, what's up, buddy? I got a 65-inch TV in here now, so I can there's so much room for activities now. And I can make chat super big so I can see it when I'm over at the table. Another rainy Saturday. Spike, that sucks, bro. It's supposed to rain here on Monday, I think. I'm on vacation now. It started Friday, so yesterday, and I go back this coming Friday, and then I'm off on the weekend again. I have actually, two of my buddies came in to stay for a few days. I think they're still sleeping. Yeah, it's gonna. I don't know. This might be a little shorter live today. We'll see. But I haven't gotten the kraken out yet. I actually noticed the diff leaked, and Kid Jam was saying that his was empty when he looked at his. So I think I'm gonna put diff juice in it before I run it. I don't really want to run it with nothing in there. And I had a puddle in the box, which I seen after I filmed, and then on the bulkhead is all. I think I mentioned in the video I found diff juice on the bulkhead, but yeah. So I'm gonna have to pull that off. I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna probably do it later. I have some stuff to do. You guys see that new LMT? We'll talk about the new LMT. Morning, chef. I will be back on, gets to assist on the surgery. Oh, damn, Hunter. Okay, man, do your thing. It's crazy. Yeah, you need one. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's like they did some cool tech stuff with the Promoto, and they're starting to put it in other things, which is kind of cool to see. Instead of just making a tech and never reusing it. The fact that you can do front wheelies and stuff is pretty cool. You need one too, CSL. Yeah, they are sick. I think they're coming out this month, aren't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're coming out on the 17th. I think it said something like that. I'm pumped about this bad boy. The Vesla. I want to. I need to get the plate for it for the stand, and then I want to. I have a velocity stack somewhere I could put in there, and then I want to put an exhaust on it. The goal is to get it to backflip, not on command. Obviously, it's a two-stroke, but do a couple clean backflips. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a lot of suspension tuning and getting the perfect kind of ramp and stuff, but we'll get there. It'll be a little out of time, Going to my local shop today, tomorrow, to get mine ordered up. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the new LMT is sick, dude. I was looking at it the other day because they discontinued the other version, which makes sense. They have the new version now. Definitely gonna. That is cool shit. So, oh yeah, a lot of people do actually. They're real popular. I know I've seen on a couple groups. A few people were just mad when they got discontinued, but they were discontinued obviously for the new ones to come out. The new tech is cool though. I wonder. I'm interested on how like there has to be a gyro in there. Like, does it spool up like the Pro Moto to be able to do like nose wheelies and stuff? But yeah, it's definitely interesting little truck for sure. A lot of those guys do those scale um, courses and stuff with jumps and stuff. It's definitely cool, man. I haven't really watched any videos on it. I should. I'm pretty sure RC Driver got one as accelerometers. No gyro. Interesting. That's cool. When's that new Traxxas come out? Does anybody have one of those coming? That's another one I'm curious to see how that thing does. Definitely gonna. It's a cool setup, but just curious to see how that goes. Because once it's out in the public's hands, it's really when you start to see it. Just senses angles. That's cool. So I guess that you have to, when you turn it on, don't touch it until it like completely starts up, like all the beeps. Because I know with those ones that have the help you steer, if you start messing with it while it's starting up, it can throw that off. Speaking of the Pro Moto, I need to get that back out. I don't suck as bad driving it, but it's definitely a learning curve with the Pro Moto. You're gonna run Funko at the pit real soon? Hell yeah, dude! That's sick. I showed my buddies that pit down the road, and I think I found where the one is near me. That's kind of like the one I used to go to here. I have to get my buddy to bring me there to make sure it's the right spot. Wait till you see your Pro Moto. I upgraded mine. I have the aluminum swing arm, the aluminum hubs, um, the aluminum shock connector thing. I forget what it's called. All blacked out. The front forces, though, you can do a lot to those things. They're sick. But yeah, I'm pumped about this Vesla, and I think I have an idea to make it quick. Like they sell quick connect for the cage, but I think I have an idea to make one myself because it works in my head. We'll see how it does when I start trying to make it. I don't know how. I'm trying to think. Like I plan a lot in my head. I don't ever write anything down. Obviously, if you watch my videos, it's kind of I fly by the seat of my pants. So I think it'll work, and if not, I'll just try again. You know. But I am a little disappointed at the diff leak on this thing before it even was ran. But it does happen. Like every brand has that issue sometimes. Not every truck ever, but some it does happen. I want to thicken it up anyway, because because again, Gus and KGM both have a Vesla, and they both said that the diff needs to be thickened up. So I trust them, and since mine leaked, I might as well just do it before I run it, so I don't cook the gears or nothing. KGM also said that the transmission is like bone dry. So, excuse me, toss some grease in there too. I have a complete DDM wish list and a Detroit Performance wish list for this thing already. And we're talking about doing like a not so much a build off, but like between me, KGM, and Gus, doing like I could do this first, or I could make this jump better, or fast as this, or whatever. Like we're trying to figure out something like things that we can like. It's something for us to talk trash and make content for you guys. So like, if you have any ideas, let me know, and I'll pass it along to them. I think Gus, I don't know if he'll be here. KGM had to do something this morning, but he said he might be able to show up a little later. You never see a promo like that. Interesting. Yeah, dude, it'd be cool to see it for sure. You have any sneak peek or like give us just a little something you did? You have to tell us everything, but I'm really curious to see how this Vesla handles compared to my one Baja, because my one Baja pretty much has the same stance. It has the wider arms on it. They're very similar in stance, but the flat. I do like the fact that the Vesla has the flat pan chassis. It doesn't have that. You're not trying to cram everything in some like little area. Thomas Edison said, "I failed. I just bought out 10,000 watts. It didn't work." Yeah. So I'll figure out. Like I have an idea for a quick connect. The fact that it doesn't come with it on there is just ridiculous. But I get it. Like companies sell upgrades. Just look at every other company. No, but you'll know before the internet does for now. All right. Yeah, dude, I'm curious. That's cool. Like I said, I need to get mine back out. I still suck at driving it. It's definitely a learning curve. But yeah, we got I'll actually show you guys. Got this big ass TV in here now, so I can see everything better. It was on sale for like $200 and something dollars, so couldn't pass it up because I went from like a TV like this big when I was trying to read chat and stuff to 65 inches. So definitely nice, way better. What's in the box? What's up, buddy? First batch of Exla, Kraken live. Nah, dude, I don't have that kind of setup. Because my live streams, like if I do a mobile live stream where I run this thing in my yard, I get iffy Wi-Fi, and like going off the cell since I live out in the boonies, the live stream would look like a Game Boy camera video. So I can't. I would like to, but I don't have the setup for that yet. Down the road, I would like to be able to have cameras and do a live like this, but outside. But I don't have that set up yet. I got a lot of other stuff to do, bud. What's in the box? I seen you comment on my Kraken unboxing. Do you have one? I haven't watched. No, I'm sorry, but I haven't watched a ton of your videos yet. I've been going through the backlog. No Wi-Fi in the garden. Like I said, it might not be a complete hour today, just because my two of my buddies came down to hang out. What's up, Brian? I'm live, so be good. Okay. Hey, it's Brian. If you guys know some old videos, Brian was in a few. He's the one who bought my sledge.
I won't be crashing any cars for that.
Well, he might be crashing cars. He's the guy that I say do something cool, and he does a turtle and he flips it over on its back. Yeah, we do actually have an actual turtle. You sleep good?
Oh yeah.
I figured you guys beat.
A little stiff getting up, but
Well, we're old now, Brian.
yeah.
That's what happens. Nope, not yet, but there's a chance I'll get one. So that, dude, now's the time. I know it's still pricey, but they're on sale right now. That's why I did it. I want to get a Vecta eventually too, the 4-wheel drive, but that's down the road. They're mucho. Charging lipos. What do you running today? What's in the box? What's in the box? Yes, I have those kinds of friends too, and they come in during the live. I have to tell them to be good. It's $2,200 there. Holy crap, dude! Yeah, I forgot you're not in the U.S. Damn, that sucks, dude. Run your DBXL E 3.0. Why is it a 3.0? Did you toss a 12S in it? My 12S DBXL is animal. Which I want to get I need to get the Mega Kraken out. I'll do sometime this week when I'm on vacation. 16S? Jesus, dude. That's insane. What the hell kind of batteries do you run? Did they even make an 8S one single pack? That's nuts, dude. Barely drivable. I bet, dude. That's insane. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a single 8S pack. I think that they should make them, but good high voltage lipos. Well, yeah, you need them. That's insane, dude. I'll have to go to your channel and check that out. Yeah, the 12S does the same thing. I can't imagine 16, dude. That's insane. Absolute nuts. But yeah, I gotta do some stuff around the shop here too. I had to take the one shelf down that the boat was on to put this big ass TV up. So I gotta put that back up and put the stuff back up on the shelf and do some other things. Dug a fire pit yesterday. It was 8S, but 16 is more fun. Working on the whole last winter, dude. I bet. I just can't imagine that because 12S is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Is Chris up yet?
I didn't see him.
I seen him when I woke up at like 6. He just woke up to use the bathroom and he went back to sleep.
I didn't hear him either. Your mom did say that.
Huh?
No fire.
Yeah.
Want me to wake him up?
No. Let him sleep. Let that little fella get his rest. Poor little fella.
It's a long day. I don't know what he does.
Long day, Chris, I guess.
Long day. Managerial things.
I need better fans motor. Crazy. Got it. How big is the motor on that thing? Because on my 12S, what's it called? Mega Kraken. I took a what the hell is the name of those fans? I don't remember, but I took those and Fiscal heat sink, and then I managed to bend it by hand a little at a time so it fits snug on the motor, and threw 2 zip ties on it, and it has dual fans now. Obviously, because the 12S motor is like this, so I had to kind of customize it, but it works like a charm. No, Game Changer fans, he sent me a few back in the day. They're great if you're doing speed runs, but if you take jumps with them, you blow the fans apart. They're not really good for bashing. They're good for speed runs, but other than that, if you're planning on jumping your cars and stuff, those game changer fans explode. Good, like I said, for speed cars, but not for bashing. 2 Castle Coke cans, big boys. That's sick. Yeah, I forget what the hell is the name of the fan I use. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta go look. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I use they're called NHX fans, and you get the metal body ones. And I haven't blown one up yet. As long as they're metal body, don't get the plastic body. Get the metal body NHX fans. And I had the fifth scale heat sink, and like I said, I bent it by hand a little at a time, and it like snapped on the motor, and I zip tied it down. It worked like a charm. Yeah, right there.
I don't use shop towel.
Wow, I use them all the time. I just rip them in half. I just picked up a 95 Traxxas monster buggy, fixed it, tried to fire it up for the dude. That's sick. Those are hard to find too. You get it running. Or Moorhead recommended Game Changer for years. Yeah, I did a review on them because, like I said, he sent me a few to test out, and I said in the review that they're really good for speed running, but for bashing, they're not. They're not made to jump for sure. I don't have. I think I'm gonna get one. They're not that expensive now. Those NHX fans, and they've been holding up great. I had them on my Outcast. I have them on my 12S Mega Kraken. I think they're on my 12S DBXL, and I think they're on one of my 10 scale trucks. They're like I said, as you have to get the metal body though. When you order them, make sure they're the metal body ones, and they've been holding up great. And if you have to make the heatsink bigger, take your time because I've snapped the heatsink before. Just I pulled a little at a time, and one I tried to go too fast and I just snapped it in half. So take your time. But I'm actually impressed with this. The Hammer RC that I met at the pit ran those, and we were talking about. I was always telling him I was blowing fans up, and he told me about them. And yeah, they're pretty legit. I think KGM runs them too. Yeah, Michael, that's nuts, dude. That's rare, man. I'm kind of jealous. It's sick. I'm curious, did you get it running if you're still here? That's insane. Doesn't Hybrid have one of those? Best springs for the DBSL coming from Germany. Can highly recommend the guy. Name is, I'm not even going to attempt the name. Check his internet page. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I need to get the Mega, and I want to run the DBXL on 12S again. Get those out, have some fun. Need to, we're going to work on the track at some point and try to make it bigger. Gonna have to drop some trees, I think. Get the tractor out. I had the tractor out yesterday. I dug a fire pit and put a bunch of brush piles I had laying around, burned those all. He's a race engine or something, and those products of him are really incredible. Yeah, dude, I'll definitely check them out. I'm just about to try and start it. Waiting for it to stop raining. Dude, that's sick. Michael, you gotta let us know next week, or even if you get it going during this live, let us know. That's sick. Is it all completely stock, like bone stock? Slash, what's up, buddy? Yes, Braff indeed, dude. I had a funny comment, a couple comments on my X Max review yesterday from years ago. Apparently, someone commented on it yesterday. He was not happy. It's my most downvoted video. It's hysterical. Share a little running video. Would love. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick if you can make a little video on it or something. That'd be cool. And just let us know next week. I'll have a mod posted in chat so we can check it out. Because that'd be cool to see, man. Like I said, super rare. Where'd you end up finding one? You just find it like on eBay or like a swap meet or something? I've never seen one of those in person. eBay? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm going to get the vessel out this week. We got to run some other things. I want to try to get like 2 or 3 weeks ahead on videos. So I got to have those posted and ready to go. Got to do some organizing here. Made a mess hanging this TV yesterday. You guys doing anything fun this weekend? Running anything? Races? Bashing? What's up? We're going to watch a hockey game later today. I actually ran my MTXL the other day. I didn't film it. I just got it out for a little bit, ran it around. I think it's so much fun. That's a truck they should have made a 2.0 of. They need to bring back the freaking Lozy 5B. The buggy kit they used to make, dude. Man. I wish that was still a thing. Like a legit fifth scale buggy. That's nuts. And it was a kit, dude. That's sick. eBay. You don't mind me asking what it set you back, man? You don't have to tell us if you're not comfortable telling us. But I'm just curious. Because, like I said, they're rare. You don't find those very often. Tomorrow, little race. Your infraction. I'm working on a drag race between my infraction and a Corvette. Yeah, dude, that'd be cool as hell. What kind of Corvette? When we did the Dirty Jersey, one of Hybrid's friends came and he brought like $100,000 Corvette or something to the pit, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Are you nuts? So besides Dick, is anybody else getting an LMT when it comes out? It looks, like I said, it's pretty cool what they did. Honestly, I like the new tires better. The old tires, I always thought they looked weird, but the new tires definitely give it that more authentic look, I think. Like, same tread and stuff, but like I don't know. They just look a little better to me for some reason. We're creeping up on 3,000 too. Getting there. That's awesome to see. Again, I appreciate all you guys, man. Just watching some fat dude play with toy cars, man. Baseball tournaments every weekend for the next 7 weeks. Gross. That's what you get for being a real adult. It's an older one, guess. His Corvette is an 89. An older one is an 89. or something, but highly tuned. That's sick, dude. It'd be close. Well, you'll definitely get him on the start for sure. Yeah, like if it's a long race, he'll catch up eventually, but you're going to get him right off the bat. $256, dude. That's not. 265. That's a hell of a deal. How is it in at least decent shape, or did you have to do a lot of stuff to it? That's crazy. So I guess so. We'll see. Yeah, definitely a cool video to do. But yeah, you're 100% getting them off the rip. Having this new TV in here makes night and day different. So you guys have any ideas like what we can do between me, Gus, and KGM with these vessels? Like who can do what better or whatever? Because they definitely have more knowledge on two strokes than I do. That's a given. But I'm not afraid to ask questions. So to 132, my DR10M will do 210 and 65. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's got a lot of torque, but like you have that instant power and it's light. Like if you can just get the traction down, that thing's gonna blow it off the line. It needs a little work, but it's pretty good shape for being as old as it is. Dude, that's sick. I'm happy for you, dude. That's gonna be cool. That is crazy. But again, like I said, I think it's gonna be a little shorter live today because, like I said, I do have my buddies here. I just want to make sure I've been doing them every Saturday, so I want to make sure I got one done this week. So it's not like too in depth or nothing crazy. Plus, I enjoy doing them. I like talking to like the people that are constantly showing up and new people showing up. When I start the live, I got a new sub. Obviously, I wasn't live yet, so I don't know if he's in here. If you are, appreciate it. But yeah, we're definitely curious about that Traxxas, but let us know how that goes. Is Gen Jason good for high speed? Yeah, that's an Earl Moorhead question. He's all about those speed run stuff. Montero plays in a club team, and I'm coaching. I thought I wasn't, but they hooked me again. Hey, dude, that's cool though, man. You got to family first, bro. Toys second. You know, I get it. Well, I don't get it because I'm angry, bitter, and alone, but I respect it. Gen Ace are garbage. Hey, man. I've been having good luck. Obviously, I bash, so these aren't. I don't know really much about speed runs, but these Ovonics have been actually doing pretty good for me. The 6,000 mile, they seem to balance well. They have good power. I've been running in my new EXB and Notorious. Pretty solid batteries for me so far. Haven't had an issue. Yeah, exactly. Make those memories while you can, bro. There was somebody, I don't remember, somebody a few weeks ago got something. They were going to go run it, and we're like, let us know how it went. And he never let us know. I forget what truck it was. $2,400 for 12 spring. Never thought it would cost it. Dude, that's insane. $2,400 to play some baseball. For pasture, if you are pretty good. For just drifting and fraction, they're pretty good. Yeah. James, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I'm doing well. How are you, bud? We're just talking. Really, we're just chilling. It's kind of a slower stream this week. We're a new team last year. Only 1-1 game. Last night we won 8-0 first game. Dude, that's sick. Hell yeah. What are you getting into, James, this weekend, buddy? That's cool. Yeah. Only won one last season. Hey, dude. You got to start somewhere, right? Fixing your XRT. What's wrong with your XRT? I actually just fixed mine a few weeks ago. I had to put because the two tracks of CSCs blew up in like 5 minutes. So I think I put a Spectrum in there and a Spectrum motor, and she's been good now. It's not about the winning, nah. Oh, just to see how about, dude? That's not bad. Easy fix. That's good. I'm a big fan of the XRT. That's a fun truck, man. What fuel do I run in my Fisco? Uh, I run ethanol free, and then I have 50-1 over here, and then I don't know how I'm going to start with this. I'm going to do a little more oil for the Kraken for the first few tanks. So I don't know what mix I'm going to go with yet. And for two-stroke oil, I use this over here. The Yamaha two-stroke oil. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I use Dominator; it's the best and stuff." But like, I couldn't find it where I used to live, and I figured that this is good enough for two-stroke race dirt bikes and quads. It's fine for a toy car, so I use the Yamaha two-stroke oil, and I have ethanol-free fuel available all around me. So I run that in the side by side and my lawnmower, my weed whacker, and all the two-stroke RCs I got. The local hobby shop was sold out, of course. Oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I discontinued DBX LE. There's rec baseball, then travel, then club teams. Club teams are big money, but big training. That's cool though. At least they're into something, you know. The VP stuff. Um, it's premix. You know what I mean? It's like a no brainer. You buy 32-1 or whatever mix you want. You just dump it in and go. I heard good things from VP, but I just mix my own. I just don't see like I see the price of it, and I'm like, I can get a gallon of it and just mix it myself. But it's definitely a quick and easy option if you're not comfortable mixing fuel. But it's pretty easy. You get a ratio cup and you have a gallon of fuel. You just put it to the line you want the mix and pour it in there, shake it, and you're good. But I know VP fuel is good, so it's a good way to look at it. Addictive for sure. And again, I'm no two-stroke like genius or nothing, but I just know what works for me, and I surround myself with smart people like Gus and KGM. They're really knowledgeable in two-stroke, so questions I have, I go to them. But for mix and fuel, that's just easy. MTXL parts, I know, depending on what parts you're looking for, Horizon Hobby actually has or had some parts. I actually got brand new side skirts, a set of rims, and a brand new body from Horizon Hobby. You can also check DDM Racing. They sell a lot of Fisco parts, and they even have aftermarket parts for MTXL, so you can check their DDM's pretty good for the Fisco two-stroke stuff. Never mix yourself. Don't know a lot about gas and nitro as well. Maybe I'll give another try someday. Yeah, dude. Honestly, don't be afraid. Like, hold on, let me grab my ratio cup. So yeah, this is like a ratio cup. I have a paper towel on the bottom, but obviously I take it out before I put the oil in. But if you look, there's just literally lines going up, and you just look at like this is the gallon side. I use Freedom units. I'm not sure where you're at. I don't know how many teacups or maple leaves that would be, but um, you just go to it says 1 gallon, and there's 8-to-1, 10-to-1, 12-to-1, and like you want to run 32-to-1. You just put the oil up to that line for 1 gallon, and you dump it in your fuel, a gallon of fuel, shake it a little bit, and you're done. It's not too bad. Don't be afraid. Or you just, like you said, buy the VP stuff. It's just I can't justify the price of that, even though it's good. Yeah, DDM. Yeah, definitely. They have all kinds of stuff, and they have up the aftermarket stuff. So I'm not sure about Detroit Performance. I don't know what they carry for MTXL wise. I don't go on their site too often, but I know DDM does carry stuff. And again, Horizon Hobby had the body, the side skirts, and the um, rims when I was looking. So I don't know if they still have stuff or not. And I'm pretty sure the front and rear bulkheads are the same as the DBXL. At least the K&N one, and like the original, not the E, the original two-stroke one. And I think the 2.0 two-stroke bulkheads are the same too. You miss your Tammy. Yeah, dude, I like nitro. I got some nitros over there on the shelf. I need to get those out, actually. I just fixed my 8XT kit, my Truggy. Appreciate that, Diffie. Yeah, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. And if you don't like me and you hate my content, hit that thumbs down. They're both appreciated. And if you don't have haters, it means you're not doing something right. Yeah, dude, James, no problem, man. And again, if you have more questions about two-stroke and stuff, again, I'm no expert. Like, I'm not by any means. But in my link, in my description down below, there's a link to Gus's Custom Creations and KGM. They're both extremely knowledgeable with two-strokes. So definitely go check them out too, because they'll more than happy to answer your questions. They're normally in this live right now, but they're real adults with families and stuff, so they had stuff to do. But they're normally in here too, so they're more than willing to help you. Yeah, same cup. Yeah, the thing I do when I do mix, if I say I'm doing 32-to-1, I go a little above the line because there's always a little bit left. But like that little bit really won't make that much of a difference. But that's the only thing I do. I do like the ones that are almost like a syringe. So you fill it up and you literally just push the syringe down, and you literally get it all out, but or most of it. But yeah, this is a few dollars on Amazon. It's a ratio cup, pretty simple. Great lives. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I really enjoy doing them. Like actually talking to you guys, because I get back to you guys in comments and stuff. But chilling here is cool. And like I said, they're short, like an hour or so, and they're easy to rewatch if you guys are wrenching or whatever, and you can just have them play in the background, you know. Hey, James, any questions you got? I'll be happy to try to help you, and if I can't, I'll point you to somebody who's smarter than me, which is most of them. I just found like you can't be, don't be afraid to like go ask questions. There's a lot of people that are willing to help you in the community. Some of them are kind of rough, like they'll kind of be like, you need Dominator, you need, like, you don't, need to spend that kind of crazy money. You could, and it's really good stuff. But if this is good enough for race quads and dirt bikes, it's fine for a toy car. I just I'm a good bullshitter, man. And again, and if you go to somebody and ask for something, that's what makes me mad in the nitro community sometimes, where like someone has like a simple question like, "Hey, like my nitro's running weird, why?" And then they're like, "Well, if you don't know, you shouldn't be running it." Like, and then they're the same people that cry that nitro's dying. It's like, well, yeah, the people that come to ask you for help, you're telling them that they're stupid. Basically, like, you pick one, you know. Ratio cover, wouldn't mind as soon as you told me what to get. Yeah, dude, ratio cups are great. And again, I use it for my weed whacker too. So, yes, it's a weed whacker, not a what do they call it down here? A weed eater. That's a goat. A weed eater is a goat. It doesn't eat the weeds. It whacks them and breaks them. So, it's a weed whacker. You're winding down. We're gonna we'll stay live for a few more minutes. Like I said, I try to get it close to an hour. But I said earlier we might end it a little earlier just because I have my buddies down here. But I want to keep up with it as much as I can. There might be a Saturday here and there where I can't go live, but trying to stay consistent with them. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I did do an unboxing on the Vesla. Go check it out. I did a little comparison between the two Bajas I have, pointing out a little bit of the differences and stuff. We're going to get it out soon. It's just my diff leaked when shipped. It probably sat in a box for who knows how long. And it's honestly really thin fluid anyway. So we're going to thicken that up. But yeah, I think we have a pretty good community here, and everybody's willing to help. Every once in a while, you get the trolls, like a couple people post. The one guy said my live stream was clickbait. The one that we talked about, the sprint car that was coming out. This is clickbait. You don't even have it. I was like, I never said I did. Like, what are you talking about? Your local hobby shop's been open for over 40 years. Damn. Family-owned business, years. I can't find anyone to bash with. You're in Louisiana, and people come from great distances, so I'm mainly always running solo. Yeah, it's kind of like me right now. I have my buddy Preston that he ended up getting a Kraken 8S, so he runs with me sometimes. But most of the time, I'm solo too. Still fun. Hell yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to get my nitros out soon. I have a few. I need to reorganize my shelf over there too. I kind of want to take the Jado and put it like over here on like a shelf, so I can open up some more room over there. Yeah, dude, definitely a cool hobby. You could be wasting your money on some other really bad things. So I would say if your bills are paid and stuff, why not? But yeah, I think we're gonna end it now. Like we're 10 minutes early, but again, I have my buddies here and stuff. I'm sure Brian is probably a little hungry, so got to feed him so he don't get grumpy. So, and yeah, we gotta make sure Chris is still, yeah, sleeping, or make sure at least breathing. I seen him at 6 this morning, and then he went back to sleep, so I don't know how he's doing. But again, I'm gonna end it like I always do. Sorry, it's a little short and a little kind of all over the place this week, but just short little live just to talk to you guys, which I like. And wherever you're on the world, have a good morning, afternoon, or night. And catch you next week. Next week we'll probably talk about how this ran, and you'll probably that won't be the video; it'll be a different video. But we'll talk about how this ran. Maybe do some wrenching, get some more people in here. No, not anymore, buddy. I used to be. I appreciate coming here, RC player. Sorry, but we're ending it right now. Again, every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday morning RCs. We normally have KGM and Gus's Custom Creations in here. Link to them down below. Good dudes. They make awesome content. Go check them out. And catch you guys soon. Look for a video next Saturday. Watch the video. It just went up 2 a.m. this Saturday. A little unboxing. Compare. I'll catch you guys next time. Also, real quick before I end it, check out Sergeant J and Addict to RC. Another good dudes. They make awesome content. I am sorry, guys. You guys got to remind me next week to add you to the description because I always forget. And I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.